Is that why your nickname was General Butt Naked?
Yes, because I was naked, because I fought naked.
Hey there folks, my name is Mike Murphy and I am one half of the brothers Murph, and I am here with another Metagame Minute. Now, Metagame Minute is a really quick segment that we like to do twice weekly, so I'm here looking at you on Tuesdays. Nick's will be here on Thursday. And we just like to talk about a just different little part of the board gaming world, and that might be something to do with a certain type of game, or maybe a strategy we really like, or some of our own shortcomings as players. It could be really anything. And this week, I want to talk about something that I got to do for the very first time, and that was participate in a board game tournament. This was something I didn't know existed, but it was super fun. So Nick and I were at Gateway this past weekend, and this is part of StrategicCon, which is a 3-weekend event every year here in Los Angeles. And we went to a convention, and one of the things that we signed up for was a Clank tournament, and it was super fun. We all sat down. I think there was 5 different games going on simultaneously. Nick and I played in separate games, and it was simply the person who gets the highest score out of everybody that played wins. And I won, you guys. I won the Clank tournament. Crazy. I had like literally the best game of Clank I've ever played. I got 165 points. That will never happen again. And to put a little cherry on top of that cake of Clank tournament, I had the best game that I've ever had. Nick had the worst game he's ever had. The poor guy ended up with 42 and died in the cave, so the 42 didn't even really count, to be honest. He had 0, and the dragon, I think, laughed over his corpse. And I won a few different things. So the first thing I got, and I totally forgot to use these, were these cool little, they call them dealer tokens. And they're money that you could use in the dealer hall and spend to get discounts on games or merchandise from the con. Again, I forgot to use them, but these are pretty sweet little reminders of my triumph. So I'm pretty happy though. So I got like money for the con. I'm like, what? For playing a game? I would have done that for free or paid for it. In fact, I already had, because I paid to go to this con. That's pretty cool. Another thing I got was a blue first place ribbon. It says StrategicCon on it. I'm so proud. I'm going to give this to Mama and she's going to put it with all my baseball trophies. That's super cool. We got promotional Clank cards. We got this little siren, and mine at the bottom here says Tournament Champion 2017, so I'm going to hang on to that forever. But the best thing about this, the coolest thing, was for Clank Forever Now, we get to play with the Golden Dragon. Doesn't really make the dragon more powerful or weak or anything, but it's super cool, and it's something that I have that you don't have. And now I'm everyone's least favorite person. But the reason I wanted to talk about this was I didn't know that competitive board gaming really existed. Now, I'm kind of newer to the hobby than a lot of people, so maybe this is old hat for folks, but I like to play competitive games. I never thought about playing competitive games competitively. And I was kind of wondering, like, oh, am I going to be nervous and stuff? But really, everyone's having a great time. We're all laughing. It's just like a normal game of Clank, except for there's, like, money at the end. So that was a super fun experience and something that I might be interested in doing again if that sort of friendly atmosphere is maintained. Now, I want to know, have you ever participated in some sort of competitive board gaming scenario, whether it be a tournament, a kind of one-off game like I played and Nick played? And I want to know what your experiences were. Was it fun and friendly? Was it really competitive and cutthroat and a little bit too much? Maybe it depends on the type of game you played. So if you participated in any sort of thing like this, let us know the game, let us know how you did, and whether or not you would do it again. That's going to do it for me, folks. Again, do check out all of our different shows that we have here on the Brothers Murph. We really appreciate you stopping by. Be sure to subscribe to this video. You can do it somewhere up in here. You can check us out on social media right there. And just remember that when you're playing board games, the more meta, the more beta.